What is up, guys? It is Robert of Movies with Me, and welcome to the A Dog's Journey movie review. A dog movie. Over the course of the past few years, there's been some decent ones. I kind of thought Dog Days was okay. I didn't like A Dog's Way Home, which was this year. It's actually one of my worst movies of the year. And Dog's Journey is kind of close to that. I don't think it's bad, but it kind of falls pretty damn short for me. Oh, and let's not forget Show Dogs. Oh my god, that movie was a fucking disaster. Show Dogs is garbage. Do not watch that movie at all. But we're talking about A Dog's Journey, a different dog movie. A lot of these dog movies kind of fall in the same realm, I kind of feel like. But it was directed by Gail Mancuso. Hopefully I said that right. Stars Josh Gad as Bailey, or now it's Max and Molly and Top Dog or Big Dog, Big Boy. I don't know, Big Boy. Dennis Quaid, Catherine Prescott, and a lot more other people. And in fact, I'm not gonna lie, it also stars the young girl from Avengers Endgame, or Ant-Man and the Wasp, Cassie. She's in this movie, and a lot of the movie I started thinking, I think this is connected to the MCU. I think A Dog's Journey is in between the 5 years later part of Avengers Endgame when Scott Lang is in the quantum realm. I know that's super random, but I can't help when I'm watching this movie. I see a character from Endgame. I think, holy shit, it's Cassie. But I know it doesn't have anything to do with Marvel. I just had to think of it. But A Dog's Journey. No spoilers. But I did not, I'll admit, I did not see the first one. What was it? A dog's something. A Dog's Way Home was a different series. I thought that was the sequel, but that was just happened to do another A Dogs. For some reason, they made the same fucking title, A Dogs blank blank. That movie, I didn't like it. I thought it was bad. I didn't think it was horrible. I just thought I didn't like it. I didn't think it was good. This movie is kind of close to that. I don't love it. I think there's some solid performances in it, but I think it's very bare bones and by the numbers dog movie. You have, other than the fact that the dog dies and he comes back to life multiple times, and to try and be with this girl CJ, who Dennis Quaid, that's his niece, I guess that would be, and he basically, or granddaughter. No, I take it back. I think it's granddaughter. That's what, granddaughter. And Dennis is like, listen to me. When you come back, I want you to follow CJ, because in the first one, that I do know that when he dies, he comes back to him later on. That I know. So basically, this dog Bailey, who is played as Josh Gad, who does, I guess, fine. I feel like it's such an easy role to obviously do, where you're just talking as the fucking dog that doesn't know anything. Where it's like, I think they're sad. I felt like CJ wasn't feeling herself, or where it's like, I loved when CJ called me Molly. Like, it's like, all right. Like, it very simple role, it's not hard to do, and he does a fine job, he gets his paycheck. And I feel like all the other people, they do a solid performances, do not get me wrong. They show some range with emotions and crying. I can't do that, so fuck it. They did a good job. And Dennis Quaid, I think, is always a good actor. My big problem with this movie, like I said, is it's very by the numbers. What do dog movies do? They're very simple in terms of roles, and they're always very playful in how they talk. This one kind of does some type of things to, like, maybe with some variety. Like, I think there's some cool little scenarios with, like, I was about to say Cassie, CJ's mother. She wants to be a singer, but she does some things to CJ that makes her financially unstable, so she kind of just stops talking to her. They don't talk for years, and I like that kind of stuff. I think that was pretty good. I thought CJ had a pretty good role. I think her and the people around her, they like I said, there's solid performances, and there's a semi actually not bad story to it, and kind of entertaining. But it gets, to me, interrupted by the fact there's a fucking talking dog that you always have to listen to. I think it would be better if you just made a movie with CJ and her life. I think that'd be way better. You don't need a talking dog that dies and comes back to life, because that's what brings everyone together. But you don't need that. And that's just how I see it. They're always trying to hit you with crying moments, and there's some times where I get a little emotional where it's like, I feel it, but then I'm like, fuck out of here, motherfucker, you ain't getting me. I didn't cry once, and I cry pretty easy. So it didn't hit me like that on an emotional scale, and it's not because I'm heartless or something. I don't think they flesh out enough. I think they try too hard to be a tearjerker. And when there's moments that could have been way more emotional, they don't even go for that strike. They go for just the dog stuff, not really for the human stuff, because there's some big character moments that can be emotional, and I don't think they really do that. But overall, I think it's another harmless movie that I think does semi its job. And for most people, I see the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes like a 90-something. People are loving it. Fuck it. You know what I mean? The audience is going to love this. I think maybe you'll even love it. So if you're interested in seeing the movie, go watch it. You know? I didn't personally love it. I think it's just alright at max. To me, overall, A Dog's Journey, I'm going to give a 5 out of 10. It's alright. You know, like I said, there's some good moments with CJ. But the fucking dog interrupts this thing so often that I can't get too deep into CJ. Whoa. Whoopsie, I didn't mean to be like that. But like this, you can't get too deep in her story, because this fucking dog needs to die so he could come back to life and rescue CJ. And it's like, alright dog, alright Josh Gad, we get it, you talk, you're a fucking talking dog. But I don't love it. I think there could have been a solid story in there that's just about CJ wanting to become a singer and having trouble with her mom and going to New York, all this kind of stuff. I think that would be cool. But you end up having this hour and 40 of, a dog having to die so many times. And every time they try to make it like it's sad. It's like, all right, bro, we get it. Where he's like, I know I'm going away, but I feel like I'll see her again. It's like, oh my gosh, shut the fuck up, man. We know you're going to see her again. You're A Dog's Journey. But whatever. Alright guys, see you guys next time. What did you think of A Dog's Journey? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Ain't helping my case now. I don't even know why I care about it too, cause she doesn't even say hi to me when we're in the same room. It frustrates me so much, especially when I'm drunk. I always say how much I love her, but I'm actually just a sucker, cause no one gives a fuck about me, at least I don't think. So what a result was this ring, sink in my soul.